Welcome to another edition of the Ambassador's Corner, brought to you by the Glenwood Springs Chamber Resort Association. I'm Scott Anderson with Northwestern Mutual, and today I'm joined by
Teresa Rumry of Osage Gardens.
Well, thanks a lot for joining us, Teresa, and welcome to the program.
First question, 5, 4, 3.
So, Teresa, tell us a little bit about Osage Gardens.
So Osage Gardens was founded about 20 years ago. We actually reached our 20-year anniversary this past January. Osage Gardens was founded by my parents, Tom and Sarah Rumry, and my dad has a green thumb and really wanted to grow things. And so they moved out here 20 years ago to the valley to start a greenhouse business. They started with growing tomatoes, which they were selling to some of the local restaurants and grocery stores, and then they were kind of growing some basil on the side, and quickly realized there was a high demand for organic culinary herbs, and so they slowly started growing more and more and more of them, and it just kind of then became culinary herbs more than tomatoes. So now we specialize in growing culinary herbs. We have over 22 varieties of various herbs that we sell to Whole Foods and other natural grocery stores like Vitamin Cottage and some of the local health food stores, some of the local restaurants, and such. And then about 5 years ago, we decided to, we wanted to kind of take part of the local food movement and interact with our community a lot more and kind of provide more food for our local community. So we started joining some more farmers markets and growing a lot more produce that we sell locally. So this summer we'll be in 7 different farmers markets. We also have our farm store, which you can see here, which is open 7 days a week. And in the store we sell not only all of the organic produce that we grow, we also partner with a lot of Colorado farms and bring in produce from all over Colorado, especially locally, to also sell to our customers.
So you said 7 different farmers markets. Where are those going to be located in the valley?
This summer we will be in the Newcastle Farmers Market, which is starting up this summer. We'll be in the Glenwood Downtown Market on Tuesday nights. We'll be at Crystal River Meats on Saturdays from 10 to 2. And we'll be at the Sunday Basalt Market on Sundays from 10 to 2.
In 20 years in business, I can imagine that there's a lot of pride that you take in what goes on here. And what are some of the things that you're particularly proud of or you feel you do at Osage that really makes you unique?
Well, I really like that we are a family business. I've taken over management from my parents about 2 years ago, and my sister also works here, and my parents are still very much involved, but have turned over some of the day-to-day stuff. And I really like that we're organic. It's something that we truly believe in, not just because it's a fad or we really believe in having organic, nutritionally dense produce. And I also really like now how we are able to interact with the community and provide everybody here with some fresh local organic produce.
And of course, in Western Colorado, water issues are always at the forefront of people's minds. Can you tell us a little bit about how you conserve water in your growing operations?
So we, for the size of operation that we are, we don't actually use that much water. We use a lot of very direct drip irrigation. We don't use any flood irrigation or any overhead watering. So water is applied directly to the plants once or twice a day for about 1 minute, and not a lot of it's evaporated and not a lot of it is lost in the soil. So for the amount of growing that we do, we don't actually use a whole lot of water.
And what about your location for people who wanted to stop by and visit the farm store?
So we are about halfway between Newcastle and Silt. Many people have probably seen our greenhouses as they've driven by on the highway. We are on the river frontage road, so we are on the south side of the highway, but still on the north side of the river. The address is 36730 River Frontage Road.
And what about a phone number?
The phone number is 970-876-5445, and our website is www.osagegardens.com.
Well, thank you so much, Teresa, for taking time out to talk with us. And thank you for joining us for another edition of the Ambassador's Corner, brought to you by the Glenwood Springs Chamber Resort Association and Northwestern Mutual. And if you didn't get that address or phone number down in time, feel free to call the Glenwood Springs Chamber. And if you need any additional information, they can give that to you as well. Thank you.